Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music. I'm going to talk about how you play a song called Holding Back the Years by Simply Red. And we'll start off with our intro progression on a D minor chord. I normally do this first finger on the high E first fret, second finger on the G second fret, and third finger on the B string third fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a little D minor chord. It sounds really sad. Now you may also dig on lifting off the first finger and making that a D sus2. Or you could add in the pinky on the high E third for D suspended and kind of say some stuff around the D minor. And actually, since we only have two chords, you might want to experiment with some other options too. It might be a possibility to do this as a 5th fret bar, the second finger on the B 6th fret, third finger on the D7, pinky on the G7. That's another way you might want to work your D minor. Or you could lift off the pinky and make it a D minor 7. Or you could add in the pinky on the high E 8th fret for D minor 7. Or you might even dig on a D minor 9. Finger on the D 3rd fret, second finger on the A 5th fret, that's the big stretch, y'all. And then 3 goes over the G, B, and E strings, kind of on the 5th fret. So you kind of dig on working that as a D minor 7 or D minor 9. And then from the D minor, we'd be going to a G major. And normally in root position, you do this first finger on the A second finger on the low E third, and third finger on the high E third. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. You may also dig on putting third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third, kind of working that for your G major. Or randomly, this is kind of the 5 chord in the key of C. So you may kind of dig on it, making this a G7 chord by doing first finger on the high E first fret, second finger on the A second fret, third finger on the low E third, and kind of working that. And actually, that could help if you're just starting out to get from the D minor to the G. You just leave the first finger down from the D minor to the G7. You may also dig this as a bar chord, doing this as a 3rd fret bar, second finger on the G 4th, third finger on the A 5th, pinky on the D 5th, kind of working that for your G major. Or you may dig on lifting off the pinky and making that a G7, or adding in the pinky on the B 6th fret, or a G7, or you may dig on a G13, one of my favorite voicings. You could do first finger on the low E third, second finger on the D string third finger on the G 4th, and the pinky over the E and the B string on the 5th fret. I'm kind of killing the A string on that. That might be really, really cool if you're kind of interested in some jazzier voices through the tune, that D minor 9 to the G13. And there's a couple different strumming options you may want to think about through the song. You could work at kind of a down idea, kind of D minor, 5, 6, 7, 8, G, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm doing kind of an 8 down count, adding a little bit of muting just to make that a little bit sneaky. Or you could use a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the D minor and just tried that a lot. Yeah, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Or you may even dig on a down, up, down, up, up, down, up. D minor, up, down, 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 up. So we tried that through our first verse. There are a couple places where we kind of hold on the G. So we have D minor, G, D minor, G, D minor, G, D minor, G, another G. Then we go back to D minor, G, D minor, G, D minor, G, and another G. And then from there, we'll be going into our first chorus. Now, one other thing I think about adding to the song though is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down, the down, down, up, down, up, you could throw a bass note in for the chord. So the D minor, you'd have the D for the bass. Unless you're doing the bar D minor, then you have the A for the bass. And on the D minor 9, you have the A for the bass. And on the G chord, you'd have low E for the bass. And for the G13 and the G bar, you'd have low E for the bass. So we tried our chorus with a bass down, up, down, up. We'd have the D minor, high key, G bass, down, up, down, up, Now another strum pattern I would think about using through the song though is something called a 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot at the beat, right now we're dividing that beat into two parts with our down, down, up, down, up. So we got 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is a long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. And what I mean by that is if you take the D minor and do a down for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you'd be doing on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you do it down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, 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 down. And then on the third beat, you do it up on 2, down on 3. So kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the last beat, you go down, down, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, 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 down. So all together, you got down, 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 up, down, 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 down. So we tried our second verse with the 16th feel. You have the D minor, G, D minor, G, D minor, G, D minor, G. Kind of hold on the G. Go back to D minor, G, D minor, G, D minor, G, D minor, G. Got another hold on G. From there, then we're going into our second chorus. Actually, I already kind of started doing this, but you could add basses to the 16th pattern, and you could work it off of bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, or a bass, bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, or a bass, bass, down, down, up, bass, down, up, down. So we have D minor, G, D minor, G, D minor, G, D minor, G. I knew another hold on G. From here, then we'll be going into a solo part that kind of works the same progression. Now another 16th pattern I would think about using is a down, up, down, up, down, up, 16th pattern. And what I mean by that is on the D minor, if you do a down on 1 and an up on 4, you have kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up, down, up. That's what you'd be doing on the first beat. And then on the second beat, you do the up on 2, down on 3. So kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the third beat, you do a up on 2, up on 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, 1, up, 1, up, up. And then on the last beat, you still do the down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, 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 down. So all together, you got down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down. And if you're digging on the basses, you could add basses to that and make it a bass, up, bass, up, down, bass, up, bass, up, down, down. So we tried that through our solo progression. We have the D minor, G, D minor, G, more G, more G, more G. Through that solo part, there are some really cool licks actually. If I'm more into kind of make up your own thing over the top of it. And I just shot some videos, I guess a couple months back now, on Munson Jam tracks, kind of talking about pentatonic scale and how you could use that to solo over things. And this could be a really, really cool tune to kind of try that with. You could work 5th to 8th on the low E, and then 5th to 7 on the A, 5th to 7 on the D, 5th to 7 on the G, and then 5th to 8 on the B, and then 5th to 8 on the high E. It would be an A minor or a C major pentatonic scale. So you'd be playing A, C's, D's, and E's, and G's are the 5 notes we're playing. And then more A and C and B and E and G and A and B and C. So you could work all kinds of lick ideas actually. Hammer-on licks, where you play the first note and kind of put down the finger to carry the sound, could be cool. Or pull-off licks. Or slide licks. Kind of keeping enough pressure to get the sound to kind of slide from one note to another note. Or bends, where you kind of play the note and kind of press up and into the guitar at the same time. Or playing more than one note at the same time. Kind of doing double stop licks, could be cool. So you might want to kind of experiment with that scale to kind of say some stuff with it. And to practice that can be very cool to kind of play the chord, make up a lick, play the chord, lick, chord, lick, chord, and then the lick. Just to kind of keep that D minor G kind of going in through your head. Or you could use a major scale pattern, kind of working 8 to 10 to 12 on the E, 8 to 10 to 12 on the A, 9 to 10 to 12 on the D, 9 to 10 to 12 on the G, 10 to 12 to 13 on the B, and then 10 to 12 to 13 on the high E. So you'd be going 8, 10, 12, 8, 10, 12, 9, 10, 12, 9, 10, 12, 10, 12, 13, 10, 12, 13. It's kind of your do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do for a C note, which is what key we're in, even though we never play that chord. So you may want to kind of experiment with kind of major scale ideas too, and all those same licks could still apply. Experiment with that could be very cool if you want to make up your own solo. And then from there, then we'll be going into our next verse part. And you could really take any of these strum patterns or any of these chord voicings and kind of find a way that works for you. So we have our D minor, G, or if you know there are licks around these chords too, feel free to kind of take this lesson and mix it up any way you want to. Especially for that D minor chord, you're right there in the pentatonic scale, so that can be very cool to kind of throw in pentatonic licks around that. And we got our G hold at the end, and then from there, then we'll be going into our last chorus. So right over D minor, G, D minor, feel free to kind of take this lesson and run with it any way you want to. If you got other strum patterns that you love to use, feel free to kind of take it. Working hammer-ons and pull-offs around these chords can be very cool. Funk it up any way you want to, people. That's going to be very, very cool. But that's the basics of how you could strum through Holding Back All the Years by Simply Red. So, good luck! Hi! Hi, wherever you are in YouTube land. This is Munson Summer with Munson Music Live, Munson Guitar Songs, Munson Covers, and Munson Jam Tracks. Thanking you for watching this video, and I hope you got something out of this video. I hope you like this video and subscribe to the channel to see lots more like it. I'm always open to your requests. If you have a song that you love, please let me know so I can write it down on the request list so I can add that to it, because there's probably other people out there who love that song too and would love to learn how to play it. So thanks so much for all the love that you give me, and I hope that you're doing well and kind of figuring out how you can talk with the instrument. We are a small music shop in the middle of nowhere in South Carolina, and you're supporting us by watching this channel. Really appreciate all that love. So best of luck, and let me know if there's anything that I can do to help you in particular too. You can contact me on Facebook. You can leave a message here in the comments section, and I respond to all the comments that I get. So best of luck to you wherever you are.